You know we're fans of making things from foreign lands. Well, today we got a doozy for you. We're tackling our very own homemade version of the, is it iconic? Could be iconic, should be iconic, Heinz Beans and Sausage Pizza from Great Britain. Didn't know you needed a pizza with beans on it, did you? And sausage, but it exists. We can't get it here, at least I don't think you can get it here. In fact, I had to go to the English supermarket to get these guys. Here in San Diego, there's a Shakespeare's pub and they have a little corner shop. It's not a supermarket at all, it's a shop, probably with two P's, S-H-O-P-P-E. These beans, these Heinz beans in rich tomato sauce are all over Great Britain. All over. You can't find yourself a full English breakfast without these. They're so common over there. They eat them all the time for everything. They even have something called beans on toast. That's these guys out of the can on toast. Heated up, of course. Or I imagine, of course. I don't know how this pizza works. I know it's got this. I know there's sausages involved. And I found some little guys to go with what the picture looks like. I got pizza dough. We're gonna figure out how to put this together. We're making this together. You're seeing the sausage being made, or the beans and sausage pizza being made. That's it. So let's start by dealing with these kids and see what we've got. There's our guy. There's our guy. Rich tomato sauce. Now you're used to baked beans in this country being dark inside, and these are decidedly not dark. They're quite lovely. Look, you know what that is, Max? It's a rich tomato sauce. But I know if I just dump this on a pizza crust, there's way too much sauce in here. It's just gonna inundate and be horrible. So let's strain it a bit, shall we? And in we go. Come on, everybody. As Guy Fieri would say, everybody in the pool.
Still waiting to set up our boxing match. You versus Guy and me versus that Hunter. I'm gonna you up, Hunter.
Stop it. You can see what we got going on here. We got this sauce coming out very nicely. You know, I think these measurements are gonna work. I think this sauce is gonna be enough for the bottom by the time we get done with it. So straining, straining, straining. I think most of it's out. Let's put this away for now. Anybody want to taste these?
Cold?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll take a taste.
Chancey will have some cold.
Are cold beans a thing?
I'll have some cold. Max doesn't want.
This is a big spoon of cold beans. Yeah, they're good.
It's a rich tomato sauce. Could be richer. They're really nice. In fact, they're not bad cold, right, Chancey?
They're not bad cold.
They do need to be seasoned. Just this on a pizza with sausage and cheese wouldn't be enough for me. So let's jazz up the sauce that came out, and then we'll go on from there. So I brought some friends to add to this. I want to put in a little onion powder, not too much. It might have been a quarter teaspoon. About the same of garlic powder. For a little heat, about the same, perhaps a touch more, red pepper flakes. And then we absolutely need some BFF, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and we'll mix. I like this, but it needs to be a little thicker. So let's add tomato paste that will deepen the flavor and thicken it a bit. So let's go about a tablespoon. Should look like that, maybe. And this will mix. I like that. This sort of looks now like a pizza sauce, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh shit. So much better. All right, well that was the easy part. Let's get the dough happening. This is about 2/3 of a pound of dough, roughly. That's some flour. Let's roll this out. Tiny bit more flour on top. Lovely. And we go. Now I know those pizza guys, their way of stretching this kind of thing is much more successful than what I do. And they do this thing. I don't really know how to do that. Oh, it's actually stretching a little bit.
They toss it up in the air.
I'm not tossing it, Chance. There's going to be no tossing here today.
You're scared to toss.
I am scared to toss. I think if I had a lesson and practiced a bit, I might be okay. We just want to roll this out to a nice size.
Can somebody just come give us a pizza lesson, please?
Uncle Frank, help us. Okay, it's way too thick for me. I just need it thinner. Let's see what we've done. See how it springs back? I hate you. I just hate you.
Stop springing back, you freaking idiot.
You sounded just like what's-his-face.
That's the
Yeah,
point.
Max Zion is Napoleon Dynamite. This may be where we end up today, boys. I'm making a personal beans and sausage pizza. Obviously, I'm just gonna struggle. And do you understand what struggling does, Max? It shows the people at home that it's okay to not be perfect. Look, it's getting there. Lovely. Let's do this. Let me get the pizza peel out. We'll put some cornmeal on it. Probably too much. This. Okay, we're gonna come back to this in a second, but right this minute, I'm gonna cut some sausage. And here's my little sausage. The picture that you saw are, I'm guessing, pork sausages, and the pieces looked like they're about that big. So, I'm gonna cut them that big. These are fully cooked, so they won't have to worry about them going in raw and not cooking all the way. I'll probably need 2 or 3 of these. Probably 3. I don't think I like these little ends though. So let's lose them. Dear Heinz, will you start selling your beans and sausage pizza here?
In America.
In America. Signed, Sam, Max, and Chance. Okie doke. Let's get these off and start our building. Sauce time. And by the way, it just looks better, doesn't it? Than that light red that was there. So I can tell you right now, out of 1 pound of pizza dough, 1 can of the Heinz beans in tomato sauce, you're gonna be able to make 2 lovely little personal sized pizzas like this. Beans time. I think if you're gonna have beans on the pizza, you don't wanna be shorting yourself, right? Like we always say, don't be cheap. When you put pepperoni on, you put pepperoni on, baby. Beans is one of the first things in this title, if not the first. It says beans and, what is this? Beans and sausage pizza. Beans is number 1. That means you gotta have a high amount of number 1. Don't short people on that first ingredient. How's that look to you, Max?
Very nice.
Nice and even, good coverage. Fill in a couple little holes. I think in general, we've done a good job here. Okay, cheese. I've got some mozzarella here. Watch, I'm gonna do it here and then place it so it doesn't make a mess everywhere. I'm gonna need maybe a couple ounces, no more than that, which is about that. Let's see if that works. Yeah, this is good. Like that. Oh my God, perfect. You happy?
Oh yeah.
What's not to be happy about here, huh? And last but not least, our sausages. And these we'll put on and make sure we get good coverage with these guys too. Who do you think it was that's sitting around the office at Heinz one day and said, I know what we should do. Let's take our beans, put them on a pizza, and put sausage.
I don't know, but I do know that it's incredibly popular over there. People are very excited about it. I think it was around for a while and then it went away.
Yeah, I think I read that too. Can I just say, if you live there and can get your hands on one, we'd love to see it coming out of the oven and you tasting it and letting us know what you thought. We'll put you in a future video, won't we?
We will.
What if 100 people do it? Will we?
We'll put 100 people.
We'll put 100 people in, just so you know. Don't think we won't, because we'll put everyone that we get in. All right, I think we're there. Who's happy with that?
Me.
Let's hope it still moves. Yep. My oven's at 500 degrees. This kid's going in till it's brown, bubbly, and perfect. Thank you, BetterHelp, for sponsoring today's video. It's the new year, and it's a great time to work on yourself. I'm talking about working on yourself in a meaningful way. And so I would like to introduce you to BetterHelp. BetterHelp makes starting therapy easier and way less intimidating for most people. But finding a therapist has never really been easy. You're gonna just Google some random person, how's that gonna work out? It doesn't have to be like that. BetterHelp lets you have therapy sessions as simple as a phone call, a video chat, or messaging when your schedule allows. Check out how simple it is to start. You fill out a questionnaire that asks you questions about what challenges you're going through and what kind of therapist you'd like. And then BetterHelp can match you to one of over 30,000 therapists in their network. And all of this, of course, is based on your needs, your preferences, and of course your location, which gives you access to a wider range of expertise than may be available in your very own city. You'll be matched with a therapist, in most cases, within 48 hours. And that's really significant. And on the chance that it is not a perfect match between you and your therapist, you can switch therapists with the click of a button at any time. Oh, and at no additional cost. So we're gonna make it really easy for you. All you have to do is click the link below or go to betterhelp.com/SamTheCookingGuy to get started. You end up with somebody that you can talk to about anything. betterhelp.com/SamTheCookingGuy. You'll join over 4 million people who've used BetterHelp to start living a happier, healthier life. Clicking the link starts you on your path and helps support the channel. And in return, you'll get 10% off your first month of BetterHelp. And we're back. How's that? Hello, mate. What you got there? It's a beans and sausage pizza. Who thought that was a good idea? Oh, somebody at Heinz, obviously. Are we selling any? Buckets of them. I don't use this guy very often. And we cut. All right. And then we go like this. And then we go like this. Look at this, mate. Flippin' heck. That's brilliant. See how it tastes. That's the important part. Well, I believe we've done some good work here, and not ever having had it, I think this is an excellent representation. But Max just made an observation. He said, you know, if we added an egg, it would be like 3 parts of an English breakfast. So we're going to, like that. Perfect fried egg. In the middle of this nonsense. Look at this. English breakfast. You got your beans. You got your sausage. You got your egg. You got your toast. We're pretty much just missing bacon, mushrooms, and black pudding. We got all the rest, almost.
Black pudding pizza.
Hey. Well, and now we gotta eat this guy. So let's see if we can do this. We'll pull out a fellow. Beautiful. And give him the old Oh, that's lovely. Lovely. Here we go. Potentially the first time this is consumed on American soil. It's sweet. It's beany. So I'm getting some heat from the red pepper flakes. The beans are sweet, and they're adding a really nice little note to it. It's unusually good. Like, it's weird. It's a weird combination, but I'm finding myself wanting more. I'm drawn to it. The egg definitely adds some amazing richness, but this just by itself, pretty effing good. Before I take another bite, and I'm going to, remember, if you're not a subscriber, you can't possibly win one of those knives over my left shoulder, your right shoulder. No. Your right side of the screen. You subscribe. We're going to pick someone, name someone, every video for the rest of 2024. And by the way, we've barely started 2024, so there's a lot of chances for you to win one of those. And if you see your name on the screen or you hear us call your name, reach out to us at info@thecookingguy.com. We'll reach back to you. We'll figure out if you're legit. We'll get you a knife. That's pretty fair, I would say. And if you don't want to subscribe, well, I can't make you. Wait, can we? You want to make this?